out the pack, where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. I got game Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a sprinter. What's a two up? I got game Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a sprinter. What's a two up?
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. The first of three here in this Christmas Day spectacular. The Raiders and Chiefs are underway. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. This defense for the Chiefs, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense. Just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
Here we go.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
You talk about this Chiefs defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people. Put them on the ground.
The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
Here we go.
Counter play with Jacobs. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Darius Rush providing the hit on the play defensively. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Here's Adams. He'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for it. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Here we go.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Well, these two teams met in Vegas earlier in the season with the Raiders winning that ball game. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. That's to the rookie from Notre Dame, Michael Mayer. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
21.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And
he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
George Karlaftis
just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Garoppolo to throw on second down.
Throw caught by Mayer.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Nice game there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering him. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event,
touchdown Raiders! Josh Jacobs with career touchdown number 70.
And the Raiders are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Chiefs, nothing. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Taking it about the 1.
Now a 3 series, he's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Here's Pacheco to begin.
And right away, he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Chiefs, nothing. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
2nd and 10.
Now here's Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
no surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mahomes now to throw. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Robert Spillane.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
11. Hey, gun.
In motion right goes Adams.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
They go power. This is Johnson, the fullback. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
At the 3-yard line.
In motion left goes a tight end.
Jacobs will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
Here we go, here we go.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
1, Omaha. Man.
Jacobs again.
And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his.
So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
77.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
That's good.
Yellow.
Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
This ball deep for Tony.
And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kadarius Toney.
56 yards.
And the Chiefs get a bit closer. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
Caught by Mayer.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, alert! 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 I got you. 12. Stay high.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
11.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo.
He'll let this go for Adams. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt.
Kadarius Toney deep for KC.
Taking it about the 16. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think
this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he returns this to the 22.
Here we go.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Well, fellas, here we go.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. The Raiders on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. On the return, it's Tony. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now we'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Mahomes to throw on second down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Easy. Hey, 43, attack.
Now Mahomes. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 on a Kansas City 1st down. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Yellow.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Here comes third and about a foot. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle made at about the 38. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. That one caught by Carter. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. If I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Yellow. Attack. 43.
Here's Mahomes to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
12 yards to go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
15.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Working the middle of the
field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 35-yard line.
Now Patrick going to change the play.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, 57, 57.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. I think a lot of time when we see a sack, you say, well, you blame it on the offensive line, the quarterback. But here, maybe you just tip your hat to the defender. What a play.
Yeah, and I think sometimes they just get a sense of the play before the ball's even snapped. Kind of like a sprinter anticipating the gun in a race. They're off, and guess what? The quarterback's down.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Here we go.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
From the 25, here's 2nd and a couple.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
80 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Here we go,
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line.
Hey, cut.
Adams the man in motion right. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And it's a fumble.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
He has been a work. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 36.
Really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Garoppolo looks to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Mahomes going to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 62 yards. And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. And he's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
bye-bye.
He just takes off and goes, and I think that's what we just saw there.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Here we go, here we go. Lock, lock, lock.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Garoppolo. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and can be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10.
I got you.
In motion right goes Adams. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. That is caught. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 33. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
21.
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
103 yards rushing for him in this one, and he is drawing ever closer to a 2,000-yard season.
11.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Give the tackle there to Keon Crossan.
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Garoppolo now. Flushed out right. Caught out right by Renfro.
And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
Garoppolo on 1st down.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Adams the man in motion right. Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. And quickly they get to the line. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs standing alone with a new NFL record 32nd touchdown.
And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here, and how do they run that effectively?
They know what the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from.
And now the rookie's free. Down the left sideline. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Chiefs will add to their 4th quarter lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
On 1st down, Garoppolo.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had the to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance of victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
7 yards left for second down, ball at the 10.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce with his third touchdown and 18th on the year.
And the Chiefs are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
The offense for Las Vegas
21,
about
21.
set to begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Garoppolo now, first down throw.
Back to Renfro again, complete.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty. To throw is Garoppolo. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 65, 65.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
21. Here we go.
At the Chiefs' 5-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Hey, gun. 21. 2. 65.
Garoppolo looking to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the
the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Yellow, yellow.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. From midfield, here's Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Mahomes will throw for it. That's caught. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out.